Orlando Prepper coming at you again. Want to thank everybody that took the time to watch my Get Home Bag video. I've gotten a few requests from folks that did, and they want to see what's inside that bag. So hang on, I'm going to show you. All right, here it is. I adjusted the camera angle so you can see everything laid out on this table. This is all that I carry in my bag. With all of this inside the bag, I have a total weight of 8.7 pounds, which is very light. It's easy to hike with. Plus, you got to remember it's only 1 day supply. So let's get into it. See what we got here. Let's start with the most important thing first, the water. I carry a 1 quart water bottle. And inside there, I keep 10 of these Katadyne water purification tabs. That way, if I take water out of the stream, out of a lake or whatever, I can put it in there, drop a tab in, shake it up, wait about 3 hours, and I got water that's safe to consume. Those pills do not change the taste of the water. So, might be kind of yucky, but it won't kill you. All right, another source for my water is like a life straw. I buy these from Dave over at Southern Prepper 1. If you haven't checked out his channel, go over there and do that. He passes along a lot of great information every day, pretty much. And he sells a few items like these straws and radios or a couple of other things. Like to support Dave, he's a good guy. And like I said, he helped us out a lot with all that info he passes on. The third way to get water, this is a seal cock. If you don't have one of these in your bag, you need to get you one. It has 4 different size sockets on it, on the spokes. And this will help you get water when the water is down in your area. If you notice, you go by a commercial business, you see they have a spigot on the outside, it don't have a handle on it. Well, that seal cock is universal to all of those water spigots. You can turn that spigot on, and the water that is in the ceiling of most commercial buildings where the plumbing is will flow right down to where you are. It's nature. Water flows to the lowest point. That right there will get you some water. On to the food. Most important thing of all, coffee. I have these Folgers individual servings. They work like tea bags. You dip them in your hot water. You got coffee. As you can see, I got more than 1 day's worth of those, but that's something I got to make sure I have right there. Let's get on to breakfast now. Mountain House sausage and biscuits. If you never tried this stuff, you need to. This is good food, and it'll fill you up. It is really tasty. So that's why I have that. Lunch, I have the old standard ramen noodles. Both flavors, chicken and beef. I know there's a few other flavors out there now, but I just stick to the basics. And for dinner, my favorite, chili mac. Got to have some chili with beans, right? Love my chili. But the Mountain House foods and these packages are good for 25 to 30 years. They'll last you a long time as long as they're not open. They'll always be there for you. Now to boil that water, I carry this in my bag. It's just a little metal grate I can build a fire under. Set my camp cup up there, boil that water up. Bingo. Got me a meal in just a few minutes. So that makes it much easier than trying to use some of the expensive water pumps and stuff that you can buy. I mean, if you want to do that, do it. It's great. But this is a lot less expensive, and it works just as well as far as boiling your water. And you got to have a way to eat that food. K-bar fork. Got a knife blade on the inside of it, and this little puppy right here is sharp, folks. Debone a fish with that. Cuts right through those bones like they ain't even there. All right, we got the food and water taken care of. Let's go on to tools. Got to have a multi-tool, right? This is a Ozark Trail. It's not as expensive as a Leatherman, but it works just as well. Got several different blades and screwdrivers and bottle openers and whatever. And it comes in this nice little pouch you can stick right on your belt if you have to. All right, duct tape. We got to have duct tape. This is a plastic, like Sam's membership card or something like that. I wrapped 25 feet of duct tape around this card. Right there, you have 25 feet of duct tape. Easy to carry, very small. Weighs nothing practically. Cordage. Get you some good 550 cordage. It has the strands in it. Each one is tested to 100 pounds. Each one of these little strands. So basically with 50 feet, you got 250 feet. If you pull those strands out and use them to like build a shelter, make a tool or whatever. All right, speaking of shelter, let's get to that. I carry this. It's parachute material. This is a 10 by 10 piece of parachute material. Parachute material is waterproof. We know that. But just to make sure, I Scotch guarded this one. And I know that it's waterproof. I've tested it a few times and it's always worked. So it folds up, fits right inside a 1 quart bag. So it's easy to drop into your bag. And there you go, 10 by 10 to make you a shelter with. Under that shelter, you need to sleep. So I have one of these emergency bivvies. It's basically just a thick vinyl sleeping bag. The inside is lined with a material kind of like an emergency blanket. It'll keep you warm. And it's, you know, it's a nice size. It's big enough for you to sleep in. And they're, you know, they're disposable if you want to throw them away, or you can just keep them, fold them up, use it again. I don't know about you, but I always have trouble doing stuff like that. And of course, old disposable poncho. You can pick these up anywhere, Walmart, Target, you know, your sporting goods stores, wherever. They're cheap. You can just throw them away. And a flashlight. Got to have a flashlight. Don't go cheap on a flashlight, folks. You got to have a good one. Even a flashlight can save your life. So make sure you got a good one. Tourniquet. I keep a tourniquet in my bag. Hopefully I'll never have to use it. They're very inexpensive, easy to use. The instructions are right in there in the bag if you've never used one. But this can save your life for sure. Hopefully I'll never have to use it. But it's there just in case I do. All right, a little fire starter. Carry one of those, at least one. Probably need to put a couple more of those in there. And of course, good old Bic lighter. Probably need to put a couple more of those in there too. First aid. I got my prescription meds, Band-Aids, antiseptic ointment, burn cream, an emergency blanket in there. Got some handy wipes, a little package of those handy wipes. Some bandage material, and of course medical tape. You got to have that. And America's favorite roll of paper. Keep an extra one of those. Take the roll out, squeeze it together, slide it down into a quart bag. It's easy to throw into your bag. Altoid tin. Moisture absorber. Paper cloth. Freedom seeds. Got to have extras, right? I keep 25 in there. Carry them in my bag. Always ready to go. And of course the hat and shirt that I showed you in the video that I published yesterday. That's it. That's it, guys. That's the stuff that I put in there. Of course, you can put whatever you want. You know, you might want to throw some snacks in there like beef jerky, peanuts, trail mix. I don't do that. You know, I don't really snack a lot, so I didn't put that in my bag, but you might want to. So if this helped you out, you know, hit that thumbs up right down there. I'd appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, click that red box for me. The more people like this video, the more subscribe to the channel, the higher up YouTube pushes it, which means I get to help more people. So if this helped you out, I want you to help me out. Do those two things. And come back on Monday night at 8 p.m. Every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I do a live stream, talk about a few topics. Don't do a lot of politics. If you're going to do politics, if that's what you want, go on somewhere else. I mean, we mention it, You have to, and when you're talking survival and the way our society's crumbling, you have to mention politics occasionally. But I don't concentrate on that stuff. I concentrate on helping people and getting ready for what's coming. So with that, I'm going to say, stay strong, stay patriotic, pray for the United States of America. The Orlando Prepper is out.